Hey everyone, good morning or good afternoon, probably good morning for some of you. Welcome to the stream, as always. Haven't streamed for the last couple of days because I haven't been in the mood for it. Sometimes that just happens. I like to stream every single day, but there's just days where I just don't feel like streaming, unfortunately. And that's also a bit of a shame because I do enjoy streaming, but you know, I don't have the mindset that I can do this stuff on a daily basis. But whatever, I'm streaming tonight, a little bit earlier than usual, because I kind of feel like it. Just burning time at this point because we're still stuck indoors for the most part. So you're probably wondering why I've got these three games up front now. It's because there was I think it was yesterday or the day before, Nintendo started doing like a spring sale on their eShop, so I just like impulse bought these three games. And I kind of feel like streaming this one, even though I absolutely suck ass when it comes to shmup games, but I think this would be fun to stream. Just expect me to die a lot when I play this one, but yeah, I got Goat Simulator and I got Runner 3. Runner 3 was like, what, $2? Down from $15, that was like really fucking cheap. So yeah, good price on that one. And this was down, like when this game first came out, it was like $30 and I was like, nope, not worth that amount. I got it for about $8, which is more in line with what I was expecting Goat Simulator to be. I played Goat Simulator before on Steam, but that was like years and years and years ago. I think this one has like more content and stuff, like all the DLC. But yeah, enough blabbering, let's do some R-Type. Dimensions EX, I'd like to reiterate, alongside stealth games and strategy games, I am really bad at shoot-'em-up games. So expect me to do really poorly at this. I'm expecting to do poorly at it as well. But I do have a bit of nostalgia for R-Type. I had the Game Boy Color version of this game, which I think had like both 1 and 2 as part of the like overall package. This game is kind of like that. It's got all the levels of 1 and I think like most levels from 2. So it's just really just one big game. It's like a combination of both. But yeah, this was also on sale and I was like, you know what, might as well pick this up. There was a demo for it as well. I tried the demo first and the demo seems really promising, so yeah, I just went ahead and bought this. Let me just make sure the settings are all correct. Yeah, so we're gonna do 3D mode. You can play it in the original like retro 2D style, but I think I'm gonna do 3D first and then we will do 2D if I have time for that. Also, I don't know what video effect. I think this is like, you know that like CTR scan lines and all that shit? I think that's what that does. I'm not really into that. So we're just going to leave that as is. Audio settings are fine. There's your controls. I think the controller I'm using right now has vibration, I'm not entirely sure. Before we continue, let me just make sure. I don't know when I just received that message there by MSP. I don't know if it's showing up on my restream chat. It could be the YouTube API causing issues. Oh wait, there is. I don't know why it takes so long for YouTube messages to show up on the Restream chat application, but there you go, there is. Right, okay then, so let's do single. Apparently you can do 2-player, I'm not sure how that works. I guess like 2 spaceships at once. So there's an infinite mode, which basically means you have infinite lives, and there's like, you don't go back to a checkpoint if you die. But I'm going to do the classic mode. You get 3 lives. If you lose all 3 lives, you get a game over. However, it takes you back to the checkpoint even if you game over, so I think that's fair. I think I would be able to like beat it in those conditions. So let's do classic modes, and we'll do 3D. And you can see there's the first level. So there's like 8 levels. Probably take me about, I don't know, an hour and a half to 2 hours to beat this. So yeah, like I said, I had an R-Type game for the Game Boy Color back in the day, so I kind of remember playing this game. R-Type, as well as like Gradius or Nemesis, is like hailed as like some of the best shoot-'em-up games that got ported to consoles. Also, I think that robot that went by is how you get your power-ups in this game, so I need to look for the next one. But yeah, if there's time, I'll show you that there's power-up. I'll show you the 2D mode as well, like the 2D graphics, which is like the original arcade graphics. So yeah, the power-up in this game, you get a little capsule thing which basically fires bullets for you. You can also fire the capsule if you want to hit things far away, which is kind of cool. I don't think Nemesis or Gradius does that. I keep saying Nemesis because that's what it was called in Europe when I grew up. Like, I had the Game Boy version of Nemesis, which was like the localized version of Gradius. Same game, different name. Ooh. See, I love power-ups like this where you just feel like a badass. Like, you just you completely decimate everything with it. The only problem with shoot-em-ups is if you get hit once, you die, and you lose everything, which I'm about to do so. Oh, okay. That was almost a demonstration of what happens if you get hit, but thankfully I avoided that. So I've already played the first level off the stream because I played the demo. So I kind of know what's coming. Once I get to the second level, I'll probably die within the first 10 seconds. But yeah, as rare as it may be, especially in my case, if I can speak today, you feel really satisfied when you can just destroy everything with these lasers and power-ups that you pick up. Right, so I think the boss is coming up now. Also, for some reason, the Restream chat application is not displaying the viewer count. I guess Restream is just having an off day today. Gotta love it when that program doesn't want to do what you want it to do. So yeah, I think this game, like this version of the game, like Dimensions, was ported to like iOS and Androids. Uh-oh. Yep. I was running out of space there. I don't know if that like backs away. I don't think it does. You just have to like kill it quickly. So yeah, that was unfortunate. And this is this is where it begins. I was never good at Nemesis or Gradius growing up, and I was not good at this when I had it on Game Boy. Game Boy Color. So I figured I'd start with this game first and I'll do some Animal Crossing afterward, because I want, kind of like what I did with Doom Eternal when that game came out at the same time as Animal Crossing. I think I prefer to play an intense action game first and then chill out with Animal Crossing afterwards. So in a couple hours or so we'll do some Animal Crossing. So I'm not going to waste any time, I'm just going to go straight for the weak point and see if I can kill it quickly. This thing in the middle, I guess. I have to avoid that as well. There we go. Let me know if the volume is okay, I can turn that up if needed. Right, so this is probably where I'm going to start dying a lot because I don't know the rest of the levels of this game. Again, I played the demo, so I saw like what the first level was like. But yeah, this version of the game, Dimensions, I got distracted by that death earlier. It was ported, I think, to like mobile, like iOS and Androids, but it eventually got released on the Switch. I don't know if it got released on other consoles or Steam or whatever, but it's on Switch. I think it came out like a year ago, this version, on Switch. I was just waiting for a price drop, and the price dropped low enough. It was like £6 or about $8. So yeah, pretty good price for what's essentially a remake of the first two games. I think R-Type 3 is a SNES game. Like, I don't think that's arcade specific, I think that was made exclusively for that console. I've never played R-Type 3, but I have heard of it. Right, well, somehow I haven't died yet. The only problem with like sending out your little capsule thing is it takes a while to retract, so it kind of leaves you open. You have to be careful when you throw it. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. How did I not die there? Well, at least I destroyed all the bullets, the bullet turret things that were attached to that snake. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, that's part of the boss? Okay then. Ah, shit. Even though I get a game over, I think you start from the midway checkpoint anyway, so it wouldn't take me too long to get back to that spot. Unfortunately, I have to get all my power-ups again, and I'm halfway through the level, so I won't get as many power-ups going into that boss fight. So yeah, I don't play that many shoot-em-ups because, again, I'm really bad at shoot-em-up games, but again, I've got nostalgia for this particular game, and it's a good game. It's balls hard, but it's fun. Oh. Yeah, I got to move out of that path there. So because it's like a 2D game, I'm using the SN30 Pro Plus controller, which has that nice big D-pad that's very accurate. It's like my controller of choice whenever I play like retro 2D games, whether it be platformers or I guess shoot-em-ups or fighting games. Trying to play those games with an analog stick or the Switch Pro controller D-pad? Nah, no thanks. So I noticed I've got a thing up there that says beam. I don't know, hang on. Oh, I see, right, okay. So if you hold down another fire button, you can turn it into like a charge shot. Okay. I actually forgot about that mechanic. But yeah, there's like a button for rapid fire and one for charge shotting. There we go. Right, now I just have to avoid this until we get to the boss room again. Ooh. Is this cheesing? Am I cheesing hard enough? Am I really gonna cheese this boss fight by doing this? Oh my god, it actually worked! I only did that because one of my beams went diagonally downwards, so I just stood there and just hoped that it would keep hitting the weak spot. So yeah, I think there's 8 stages, we're on the 3rd one now. Oh, that's cool. Floor and ceiling movers, or whatever you call them, I don't know what the technical term is. I think the capsule thing I've got in front of me right now also acts as a shield for the smaller bullets, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think I saw it blocking a bullet. Yeah, it does block bullets. Small ones, though. I don't think it'll block big laser shots, but it can block the teensy projectiles. Oh shit. Uh-oh. How did that not kill me there? Hitboxes, what are those? Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Ah. Oh. Yeah, I gotta get out of there quickly. I didn't realise that was gonna happen. Just when I thought I was safe after all that. Right, but I don't think this one has a midway point because I've got to fight this thing from the start again. It's unfortunate. But hey, at least I got this power up again, that's gonna help. I'm gonna try going the upper path this time if I can. I'm not sure if the game allows me to go up that way, but I would assume I can go either way. But yeah, I would rather not. I mean, I'll get crushed either way. I've just got to watch out that it doesn't crush me. Nah, I'll just go the wrong way. Seems more safe right now. Gonna fire that little thing so that I can hit those things up front. Oh, that was probably not the wisest thing to do there. I went out too early. So yeah, there's one button for rapid fire shooting, one button for charge shotting that you hold down to get that charge shot, and then there's one button to shoot out that little orb thing, and then the same button to retract it. But yeah, while it's not attached to your ship, it fires its own bullets, so you can use that to your advantage. Maybe I'll stream some more shmup games in the future, I don't know. Again, it's not exactly my forte, but it's something that I guess you can find some fun in, and I guess being an adult now, I can find these games, well, not easy, but easier than when I was like fucking 5 to 10 years old when I played a game like this, where I was just absolutely hopeless at it. I mean, I'm still a bit hopeless, but I'm a little bit less hopeless. Oh, I was looking at where the orb went there, I wasn't looking at where the bullets were going. Soundtrack's pretty good as well. I'm assuming this is just all the music from the original game, but like recomposed. Give me that power. There we go. Oh, you can actually attach it behind your ship as well. I guess that would kind of work if you want to shoot at things behind you. In fact, that gives me an idea for when I get to that part that I died at. Oops. Not that way, please. Ah! Shit. 3 game overs, yeah. Expect a lot of deaths and game overs. Again, I'm not the best at shoot 'em ups. In fact, I'm probably one of the worst people at these kind of games. I may have beaten a few Metal Gear Solid games, but that doesn't mean I'm any good at stealth games. If you've watched my Metal Gear playthroughs, then you'll know that. Nah, too risky. I really got to pay attention to my ship. Again, when I fire the orb, I'm looking at the orb because I'm trying to aim it. Much to the detriment of my ability to stay alive. Well, that was completely on me there. Speaking of Metal Gear Solid, I'll probably play... what's the next game? Is it Metal Gear Solid 4? Probably play that in a few months. It's been like, what, 2 months since I finished Metal Gear Solid 3? I like to space them out so that I don't burn out when I get to the next one. Same for Kingdom Hearts. I more recently finished Kingdom Hearts. Like, what was it? The DS one? I've already forgotten its name. But yeah, that one. I'll play the next Kingdom Hearts in like a few months as well. So I want to play through all the games in each respective series, except for 350 something over something days and Metal Gear Survive. Those are like the exceptions. Why did I keep doing that? I saw the laser coming, I just reacted way too late. Again, I was looking at the orb. We'll just call it the orb, that little capsule thing that I keep firing out to hit the other enemies with. It's a very useful tool, that, but again, I keep relying on it way too much. And I don't pay attention to where the bullets are going. Maybe charge shots would come in handy for this. Oh fuck, there goes my other power. Yeah, but this part's going to be that much harder now because I don't have the wall climber shots. Nice. That's the way you do it. Oh, I'm not going for that, too risky. Should I have gone in there? No? Nah. God damn it. Something was telling me to go back inside that spot. That was stupid. Oh, there's my lasers. Oh, well, that's the furthest I've gotten. No, I had the feeling that I had to go back in there because it was going to make, like, that ship was going to make some other maneuver that required me hiding in there, but I guess I was wrong on that. That's what happens when you listen to your instincts, you're more often than not wrong. But I think I can get back there more easily now that I know what I'm doing. Oh. Well, I say that and I keep making the same mistake over and over. Nice. Again, can't really go for that. Too many bullets back there. Oh, don't get stuck back there, please. Wait, do I have to destroy... Is that... Yeah, that's the weakness. Okay, well, let's put this behind me. Nope. Capsule, please. Oh, shit. Let's just pray that those lasers can actually hit it from all the way over here. I can't even tell if I'm hitting it or not. Oh wait, I see the weakness. It opens up after it shoots. Oh! Yeah. I wasn't ready. Nice. Finally sussed it. Time to lose my power-ups within the first 10 seconds of the next stage. I already don't like where this one's going. Ah! Fucking debated right into that one. I think the S means speed, so you move faster. I got greedy, I was wanting to move faster. Yeah, I think the designers of this game purposely did that to trick you. Because that couldn't have been any more perfectly timed like that trap. And now it's going to be a struggle getting through here with my bare bones bullets. Hang on a second. I think it's Mr. Plod. Sorry, I can't really see the name properly because the image behind it's not showing up. Oh, there it is. Mr. Plod 384, thank you very much for the host. I don't know why it took forever to load up that image behind it. I guess my internet's being slow. Still fast enough to stream, but still being slow in general. When it can't even load like a very simple GIF. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a power up as soon as possible so I can get through this more easily. Kinda wish I hadn't gone for that speed power up now because I'm kinda regretting what I did. You know, I would play the Game Boy Color version for nostalgia's sake, but it's essentially the same game. Just this one's got nicer graphics. And it doesn't suffer the limitations of the Game Boy Color version where the sprites you found a hidden spore, 1 of 5, what? Is that a new thing? I don't know what that means, but okay. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh. I tried to get that power up and I somehow missed. I'm gonna try something. Does my charge shots blast through those little things that those enemies make, like the little walls? Oh yeah, it does. Okay then. Yep. God, you move so fucking slow without your speed power-ups. I can't move any faster than this, by the way, until I pick up a speed power-up. Uh-oh. Okay. We're good. Okay, now I've got a speed power-up. Should have moved. Should have moved. How did I miss? At least I'm getting a little bit further, but not by much. Ugh. I don't care if I didn't get that power up, at least I survived that part. Nope. Nope, not behind me. Oh, I hate this. I hate that so much. Just these fucking things that generate obstacles for you. But hey, I reached the halfway point, so that's cool. Now I've just got to get to the boss. So I've got a whole other segment to learn now. I'm just glad that when you game over, you start at the midway point. It didn't do that for the last level though, because it was just like one long boss. But nah, we'll start from the midway point this time. So my high score is 72,000, probably won't get that high again. Oops. So I was hitting the start button to like restart it there, but that pauses the game. With a plus button, but you know, plus equals start. I don't know why Nintendo gave up like start and select and went with the plus and minus thing, but they've been doing that ever since the Wii. And then I've got to blast through all of that shit. Well, that's the furthest I've gotten so far. Oh, I picked the right spot to go down, I guess. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. I bet the boss was right ahead as well. Should have seen that enemy coming there. I was looking behind me for a moment. That's what happens though if you don't pay attention to everything, then you're gonna get destroyed. We're only halfway through the game, by the way. We're just coming up to the halfway point, rather. The game has 8 stages. This is stage 4. You fucker. So DuckTales Season 3 begins... I think it's already aired, but I'm just waiting to watch it, because... it airs in the US, I'm just waiting to watch it through other means, you know? Because I don't think it airs in the UK for like, I don't know when they're gonna fucking air it over here, but I'm not gonna wait that long, I'm just gonna watch the US version. But yeah, I'll probably watch it after the stream, I think it'll be available to watch by then. It's not on Disney Plus for some reason, I don't know why they won't put it on Disney Plus at the same time as its air date. I guess because they want those TV ratings even though people don't use TV anymore. Yeah, I don't know, your guess is as good as mine's. Oh, fuck. Should have put that capsule behind me. I kept it at front because it was clearing out the little obstacle orbs, but that doesn't exactly work, does it? That was my mistake entirely. It's just nothing but mistakes, this game. I know there's, like, much harder shoot-em-ups out there, like... What's that one that was on the Dreamcast? It begins with I. I forgot what it was called. It was like a shoot-em-up where you have, like, positive and negative polarities and you can, like, switch between them. I've never played it, but I think I have it on Switch. But I've heard that game is balls hard. Right, well, that power up there is gone forever. Just gonna have to deal with what I've got. Can I slip through here? Yeah, I can. Come over here and protect me. That's right, stick to my arse. Oh. Why did I do that? Oh wait, I can... okay. Oh, that actually works. Kind of. Splits into 3 pieces? Okay then. Unfortunately, the checkpoint, like, there's no checkpoint right before the boss, I have to, like, get back there again. Eventually, I'm gonna get good enough that I can get through this part without any trouble, but until then, I'm gonna die a few times before getting back to that boss. Oh, come on! I was trying to line myself up there and I missed that one. I hit the one behind it, but not the one right in my face. How the fuck? Give me that speed boost. And I will park myself here. And as long as I stay here, I will die. Fuck me. So yeah, you thought I was done, like, torturing myself with, like, Scalebone Action and Superman 64? Yeah, I'm playing another balls hard game. Oh shit. Sorry, I messed up. Yeah, I should have grabbed that power up from earlier, but I didn't. That should be my priority, just grab that power up before I go to that segment where I have to, like, blast my way through. And not die to the first enemy that appears on the fucking screen. That would be nice. I'm probably going to jinx myself, but my internet seemed to be fine today. I haven't dropped that many frames since I started streaming. My internet's been very... I would say it's been very unstable, but it's been more unstable than usual. And I'm guessing that's because people are using their data more often now that they're, like, stuck inside. I don't know. Shit. Get behind me, please. Nope, I'm gonna die. Or the lasers can save me, I guess. No. Oh, you dick! I didn't know the laser was gonna fire there. Oof. I'll persist. I'll eventually get through this. Yeah, a few days later. I'm just going to be stuck here for days. I didn't get my power up, but never mind. I was just going to say I picked up the speed at least, but I need to get... I would rather get both if I want to stand any chance of getting through this. And I've got to remember that appeals there. And that appeals there. I always forget, like, they design it in such a way that you can't fucking react to these things if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. So I try to figure out, okay, where's the safest place I can sit for now? Till I get to that one part where I can, like, park myself in a safe place some more. And the designers are like, you know what, people are going to try hiding there. Let's just put an enemy down where they don't realise it's coming toward them. Right, here we go. That might actually not be good. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work out for me. That should come down. There we go. Ah! Unfortunately, attached to the front and not the back. By the end of this game, I'm going to be a not first-person shooter. By the end of this game, I'm going to be a shmup god. Who am I kidding? I'm still going to suck. I'm still going to be terrible at this, even if I get to the final boss. Where I will die some more. The lack of speed really fucking hurts, though. That's why it's essential that you grab more speed, but until then... just stuck moving like a fucking tortoise. Oh, what the fuck? I call bullshit on that. I was in the perfect place and I still missed. There we go. Nice. Oh! Classic example of getting too greedy. At least I know where that's going now, so if I try that again, I can avoid it. I was waiting to get all the enemies off the screen first before I even attempted to go for that one. The laser would help for the boss fight. Okay, so I have to back away a little bit before I can actually destroy that. I guess it takes more than a few hits to actually destroy it. I keep thinking I'm missing it, but I don't think that's the case. Not with, like, rapid fire this quickly. Like, those little power-up bots get destroyed in one hit, but not the enemies. Yeah, you're doing the SpongeBob reference, I got that. I think this is the longest I've spent on a single level by far. Nope, that was dumb. Stay in the top corner until that thing goes by. That's what I need to do. Nope, not the front, you dick. Good. I was trying to go for that laser early on. I mean, I could do the other mode where you get infinite lives and you don't have to restart from a checkpoint, but that would make it too easy, wouldn't it? Essentially, I would beat it in like 10 minutes if that were the case, but I want to actually give myself a little bit of challenge. I may suck at shoot-em-ups, but it's not hopeless. I can beat this. Just going to take a lot of trial and error and patience. Whether or not I can do that before I do Animal Crossing, I guess we'll have to find out. I didn't put part 1 in the title because I thought I could do this in one sitting, but I'm starting to have doubts on that. Getting a bit salty with that particular segment. Like, the starting part of this is harder than the rest of it because once I get into that certain position, I can like avoid most things easily. Nope. Yeah, stay there. I love how things I say bite me in the arse like 10 seconds later. It's like, oh, I can avoid all this stuff, no problem. Die. Dead. DED. RIP. I tried to make sure my hitbox didn't touch that by adjusting, but I over-adjusted. It's kind of hard to tell how big your hitbox is, but I didn't want the top of my ship to like graze that spot there. I was like trying to get in the middle. If that makes sense. I guess we're doing without a power-up capsule this time. There we go. Nice. I got my lasers this time. I hate this boss. It doesn't fucking help there's a bunch of projectiles there just blocking everything. Not projectiles, you know what I mean? The little wall things that get created. These things. And I have to learn that boss as well as get through this part again. If they added one more checkpoint for the boss fight, I'd be fine with that, but I guess not. I mean, I'm sure the boss can be beaten with no power-ups. I should have known that was going to happen, I was too slow to react. Also, I don't know why there's like black bars on either side. I guess it's because this is like the arcade resolution or something. There we go. Those tiny fucking cannons. God damn it. I knew I was gonna screw that up. I had everything where I wanted it to be and I still squandered. I'm gonna pause real quick because I'm gonna restart this restream chat application because it's still saying 0 people are watching, which obviously is incorrect. Oh, piss off. Sorry, I opened the wrong thing there. One moment. Yeah, it's still saying 0 people are watching. I guess... Oh, never mind. Now it updated it. Now it says 5. Right, cool. Like, the restream thing tells you how many people are watching, and it, like, counts the viewers from both YouTube and Twitch, since I'm streaming on both at the same time. But sometimes the viewer count either doesn't count at all, or it just, like, freezes on a certain number. And I think the freezing has more to do with my internet than anything. Like, if it just loses connection for even a fraction of a second, it just stops counting altogether. So I guess every once in a while I should just restart it so that it keeps updated and accurate and I can't speak, word salad. If I restart it every now and again, I guess I'll get the accurate numbers to a degree. Would be nice if I could do that without me having to restart it though. Like maybe the application itself could like manually check, oh he disconnected at one point, let's reconnect and get the accurate numbers. Yeah, I forgot to put that behind me. I wasn't ready to do that there. Stupid me. I forgot that I shouldn't have been that close to the right side of the screen, should have backed off a little bit so I could destroy it. Okay, well apparently a notification came up, but due to my internet being my internet, I can't see it. But whoever just followed me right now, thank you very much. Oh. Ah! I was trying to get around there. Fuck. Nah, that was not a good attempt. Yeah, so I might have to split this up into 2 parts. It's looking like I'm not going to finish this within 2 hours. That was the plan. I was like, oh, I can do this within 2 hours. It's a short game. But a lot of the length comes from just, like, dying over and over again. I could only imagine how many quarters people spent on, like, trying to beat this fucking game in the arcades. I mean, if this was me playing an arcade game right now, how much monies do you think I'd be down right now? About $30, $40? Almost the price of a full game. Maybe even more than that. Right, I'm gonna try focusing for real this time. Sometimes I get into that state of mind where I'm just not focused because I'm so annoyed at that death at the boss fight. But no, we'll do it now. Stop getting around to my front, please! That capsule moves weird, it's hard to explain. I did that to myself. I was trying to get in the right spot. Sometimes when you want the capsule behind you, it like moves around in an unexpected way. I'm not sure why that is. It's like I try to position myself so that it like attaches to the backside of the ship, and it doesn't. It like tries to go around to the front. I got greedy there, plain and simple. Did I hear something? Hang on. Sorry, I thought I heard something in the background there. Yep. I don't know what the fuck that attempt was. That was not how I was supposed to do that. Good. Yeah, attach to the front, don't attach to the back. Gotta go back away a little bit so that thing comes up from underneath. There we go. And of course I get intercepted by a fucking laser that I didn't see coming. I don't get enough time to learn its patterns and stuff, which is the annoying thing, because I have to go through this segment again to get back to that spot. I mean, at least I get my power-ups along the way, but that's not going to help me that much if I don't know what to do. I did that entirely to myself. I pretty much had that there, that part, and I still screwed up. I was just trying to like move the orb back to my front in preparation for the boss fight. Should have waited and didn't do that. I was also trying to get rid of that thing, just so that there was none of those obstacle things annoying me. I'm getting better at this part though, despite my many mistakes. One more that I almost just made there right now. And there's another one. If you're wondering why I'm backing up there, it's because I'm trying to go down a little bit lower to grab the laser power up, because it's positioned a little bit lower than that spot. 2 million attempts later and I'm still screwing up. Why did I do that? Could have sworn my bullets hit him there, but apparently not. The game said no. That thing will fire lasers, as will that one. Oh, I didn't see that! Fuck, I didn't see those. No. Got it. So I was trying to grab onto that there before they shot me. This is by far the most annoying boss fight. Just when I think I'm safe, I get fucking hit by something I don't see coming, even though by now I should have seen it coming. Ah! That was entirely the wrong place to reposition my capsule. I should have waited. I can get through most of this just fine now. I mean, I'm still making mistakes, but I can more consistently get through this part. Push them all out the fucking way. Yeah! Should have done that quicker. Actually, I've got an even... Actually, no, that probably wouldn't have been a good idea. I was gonna, like, maybe... See, this is why I can't commentate while playing this game, because when I speak, I can't fucking concentrate. But, I was gonna, like, maybe like shoot the orb to like push all those little obstacles out of the way, the little green walls, but if I do that then it's going to be a struggle to like retract it back to me because it doesn't come back as quickly as you shoot it. And it just leaves you open to get killed. And I need to hold on to that thing so that I've got like a shield to protect me from the tiny bullets. Nice. There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna see if I can at least beat this level before I move on. I mean, it's only been like 1 hour, 15 minutes since I stopped the stream, but this kind of game just like... I can't stream this for like 2 hours, it feels like, because it's just gonna be... It's just gonna boil my blood. We'll just say that. And that was an easy mistake that I could have very easily avoided. Yet another little thing that I could have very easily avoided there. Just one mistake after another with me with this game. Still missed it. It's fine, I'll have to do without the speed power up, or... Nah, not gonna work. I'll just have to deal without it for now. Or I can grab that one, actually. Yeah, that works. Oh god, no. Ah! I knew that was going to shoot as soon as I went down. Fuck. At least I know there's a second speed power-up, so if I can grab both, I can move much faster. And that might actually help for this fight, just so that I can avoid those attacks more often. There we go. Sometimes I miss that speed power-up, sometimes I don't. Oh. Yeah, just miss everything then, thanks. If it wasn't for the lasers behind it, this wouldn't be an issue. I mean, it would still be an issue, but it wouldn't be as much of an issue. Because unlike the tiny bullets at the back, I can't really defend myself against the laser shots. Yep. Right, we're in a good position now. Ah! Every time they line up in such a way that I run into the lasers, I fucking hate that! Trying my best to avoid those, but they always do something to like drive me into that. As soon as I saw it going backwards there, I knew I was going to get hit by a laser. I know you can dodge them, but I'm not very good at dodging them, as you can see. Oh, shit. That wouldn't have mattered anyway, because I didn't realise that the capsule was in the wrong position. I need to put it behind me, not in front. Let's try that again. Oh, by the way, I'll be streaming some Dragon Quest, I think, tomorrow or the day after, just whenever I next stream. I've been meaning to get around to that this week, so yeah, we'll do that maybe tomorrow. Just haven't been in the mood for it for the last couple of days. But yeah, I know I've been, whoops. Fuck me. Yeah, no. Again, this is why I can't speak while playing this game. Because I'll just keep doing things like that. But yeah, no, I've been streaming Dragon Quest less and less. Not because I've gotten bored or like it. You know, it's just, how do I explain this? It's like, big games like that can be hard to stream. Because it's like a 60, 70, 80 hour game. And I can struggle to stay committed to something for that long, especially if I'm doing it on stream. That's why you want to see me stream a game like Persona 5, for example. I want to get it on Switch, but if I ever get it, I won't stream it for a number of reasons, and that's like one of them. But I do intend to finish Dragon Quest XI on stream. I've just been like streaming it less and less lately. Oh, I didn't get it. Fuck it. I wish I had 2 shields, but you know, that would make you a bit overpowered. But it would be nice to protect both sides of the ship. Ah, that fucking invisible wall. Ah, just when I think I've made all the mistakes in the world, there's like a new one that I discover. Your hitbox may be tiny, but it's still fucking easy to get hit in this game. So I guess I'll split this up into 2 parts. I don't think I'm going to finish this right now, it doesn't seem like it. Did that come around to the other side, please? Please? Don't ask me how I managed that. There we go. Let's get rid of all this. Keep that out front. And let's get right into it. As long as I have that shield, the small bullets will be deflected. That's 1. Best I've done so far. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't want to be stuck there. Gonna wait for it to separate so I can focus on the second one. Just gonna be patient. There's no time limit, I don't have to rush this. That's 2. And thankfully the last one doesn't have those laser cannons at the back, so... Shit. Okay, I didn't quite get the shots on I wanted. Just got to be very careful. Why is that weak spot not getting hit? Hitboxes, hello? This is nerve-wracking as fuck. Oh, ugh, almost got greedy there. Come over. Come over here. I'm not shooting you from that position. Here we go. Missed it. Wait, did I win? Oh, okay, I guess the boss just fucked off then. He was like, yeah, fuck this shit, I'm out. But hey, I finished the level, thank God. I mean, it was a bit of an anticlimactic victory, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll gladly take that. Ah, and then I lose all my power-ups again. Let's see if we can get to the boss of this one, and then I'll stop. And then I'll save the last 3 levels for next time, because those ones will probably take the longest to beat. But it feels satisfying to like get to another level finally. Also, this is a pretty cool level. For some reason, this level reminds me of Gygas from Earthbound. Ah. Yeah, I should probably use the charge shots and just aim for their heads. I've been underusing that charge shot, admittedly. Yeah, the charge shot takes out the head in one shot. If I don't hit the head, then it's going to cause problems for me. Let's... Oh, it's still alive. Right, well, that was the exception to the rule. I'm not sure if this stage has a checkpoint, it probably does. Yeah, I'm gonna have to manually mash that button when I want to swap. Like, pressing a different button to go into rapid fire modes is a little bit tricky. So I'm just gonna have to like mash the rapid fire button if I want to go into... Not rapid fire, mash the charge shot button if I want to go into rapid fire. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Was that at least the halfway point? Because that would have been nice. Nope, back at the start. I bet you the checkpoint was like just a little bit further than that. Missed. So yeah, I don't remember this stage from the Game Boy Color version of R-Type. I guess not all the levels were included in that one. I'm guessing due to technical limitations they couldn't do this like big snake thing. Like they couldn't like because obviously there's like a number of sprites involved for those like big snakes. So I guess the GBC couldn't really render that properly. That's my guess as to why the Game Boy Color version didn't have this level. Still missing. And here comes the part with the lasers. Right, so that's probably the checkpoint I would guess, but let's try and not die, or just die, sure. I would assume that's where the checkpoint is, since I got past the lasers. Let's find out if it was. Nope. God, is there a checkpoint on this one? Jesus Christ. How much fucking further do I have to go to get to it? Oh, like... Sure is fun having to relearn these levels only to die, and then have to go and do it all again. So yeah, this is the reason why I don't often stream shoot 'em up. Again, it's a fun game, don't get me wrong. I do have nostalgia for this because I have played that Game Boy one, but it does suck that I'm not better at this game than I could, like I can't explain words today, but you get what I'm saying. I wish I was better at shoot 'em ups, but I'm not. But I hope there's entertainment value in just watching me fail over and over and eventually succeed. I mean, it is satisfying when you like actually beat the level. Like that last level that I just beat like 5 minutes ago. Felt good, man. It's just getting there that's the problem. Okay, what the fuck hit me that time? It didn't look like I collided with that, but okay. Speed power up would be nice. Oh wait, it gives you one at the start. Well, another speed power up would also be nice. Just so that I can move faster and avoid stuff. Oh, they actually do give you two at the start. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I thought like one of them gave me one of the little orb things. Damn! If only that other enemy would stop intercepting me when I'm trying to get that power up. That was a really stupid thing to do. Didn't even mean to get trapped between them, I just thought I could, like, get around some of them by going that way, but... Lesson learned, do not go in that direction, just fucking stay to the left. Yep, just attached to the completely wrong side, thanks, and let me die. for people wondering, I'll be doing Animal Crossing very shortly. I'm going to see if I can... I don't know if I'll beat this level today, but I'll see if I can at least get to the boss. Nah. Well, there goes my power up. Even more of these things? M? Oh, missiles, right. Ugh. Oh, you can even increase your speed even higher. Cool. Ah, please tell me that was at some point a checkpoint. Come on. Okay, at least we reached a checkpoint. It's going to be a bit harder because I'm going slower, but at least we can make progress. If I save and quit, I wonder if I start back at the checkpoint, I'd have to do the part before this. I might as well play for a bit longer then, since we were able to get that far. It's going to be a pain in the ass though, trying to get through this. They just throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at you. It doesn't help that I don't have any speed power-ups anymore. And there goes my missiles. Oh, laser, right. I wasn't looking at the laser, I was looking at the smaller bullets around me. Right, well at least there is one speed power up there. I just need to get that and back off. And try avoiding everything else along the way. Ah. Right, well, that was clearly not the right thing to do there. Killed by the fucking power-up dropper. Because I went a bit too close to the right. Right, let's get back in and try again, come on. There we go. There we go. That's how you do it. Well, at least I can get 2 speed power-ups. Like, again, I got killed by the fucking power-up dropping robot. But I know what to do now. Again, it's very trial and error. You've got to learn exactly what to do. I mean, there's probably a number of ways around all these obstacles, but I'm trying to find the way that works best for me. That I can memorize. The missiles certainly help a bit. Oh, come on, speed! Uh-oh. That was a little bit of a sneaky dodge there from me. Should have snuck under there. I wonder how close I am to the boss. Maybe a short stretch to the boss, actually. More of these things again. The big snakes, and I die. Where's a fucking shield when you need one though? I got my speed ups, I got a missile. But now I need a shield. Well, try this for like 10 more minutes, I guess, and then we'll do some Animal Crossing. I know people want to watch me play that game. I just wanted to try something a bit different because I picked this game up off the eShop since it was on sale. Still a great game, a decent, like, pretty good game for the price. But I suck at these kind of games. Oh, I was trying to avoid that other thing there. I was going past the lasers. I got hit at the exact same spot that last time I got to that point. Just patience and persistence, just gonna keep saying that until I do this. Yeah, I'm never gonna get 72,000 points again, am I? I don't even know where I got that from, probably at the start of the game when I like beat the first level without dying. And then I died, and then I died, and I died, and then I lost the high score. Or I made the high score, but I can't get that score again. There we go. Oh, it is a short stretch of the boss. New music just faded out. Okay, so here's the boss. It's just a gelatinous series of orbs. But not the good orbs like the one I'm using. Ah. Right, well I think I can get back to that boss more consistently now. Thank God it's a short stretch to the boss and it's not like another fucking 5 minutes of this shit before we get to it. Oh, there goes my speed. Better get this one, no. There we go. It's not as fast, but it'll do. It's better than nothing. And then we park up here. Hit that. There we go. Right, time for the boss again. Told you I can do that more consistently now. Uh-oh. That was not good. I was trying to go under it. I thought that's what I was supposed to do, but nope. I love it when the game makes you think something's going to happen and then the opposite happens. It's like always going up, I guess I need to go under him now so I can get to the right side of the screen. And then he just like goes down and then hits you. Right, so I'll probably not be talking too much so that I can, like, you know, concentrate. I know I don't want too much dead air when I'm like, we could just say in quotations commentate, but it's just, you know, it's something Like, the more I speak, the less well I do, because I can't do both sufficiently. I mean, I can't even speak that well sufficiently to begin with, but... Oof. See what I mean? I'll try throwing the odd commentary here and there, but what else can I say at the moment? Not a whole lot. Oh, how? I was trying to hit that one when I went past it and I missed. Fuck. Firing like 1,000,000 bullets per second and I still somehow miss it. So I've been trying to order my groceries off of Amazon Prime Now, which is a service if you've got Prime that basically lets you order your groceries to your home. Because, you know, quarantine and lockdown and shit. But, because everybody's panic buying and all that shit, it's become really hard to actually use the service. I've got like a shit. Yeah, I've got like a shit. I've got, fuck, how do I explain this? I've got like a, what do you call it? A checkout basket full of groceries that I need. But every time I like try to go to checkout, they're like, oh, we don't have any delivery time slots for you, try again later. And I've been doing that for like 2 days now, like yesterday and today. Still can't find any slots to like actually get that stuff delivered. I mean, I've got a local grocery store, but not everything they sell there is stuff that I can get normally, if that makes sense. Like, they only have so much things. Oof. I could have easily avoided that. I was a little bit tentative there because I thought one of those smaller robots that fire bullets at you was going to pop out somewhere. These things, the little orange ones. No, I'm going to try destroying those big robots with the lasers, it's not worth it. It's not worth it when you can just like sneak around them. Right, here we go again. What is this, attempt number 3 at this boss? Yep. Oh, there's something underneath it. I see. Oh. I bet this thing underneath has a health bar as well. A proverbial health bar. You can't see it, but you know it's got like extra health. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, ah! Why did I not go lower? Why didn't I go lower? I could have. I pretty much had that there, and I still screwed up. I know it can be done. Just going to take a few more tries now to get back there again. I cut that corner a little bit too short, unfortunately. I should have like went much broader around it. That's the best I've done so far by a mile. I never understood people who say by a country mile to emphasise the word mile, I guess, but what's the difference between mile and a country mile? I thought they were the same. Shit, I'm in a bad position. There we go. Yep. Couldn't recover from that. I mean, I could have if I was better at this game, but, you know, I'm not. Forgot about that. I died with 6,900 points. Nice. Yeah, with your back. Ah, not quite. I'm gonna see if I can try beating this level because I'm pretty much there. But I don't know how much longer I'm gonna spend on this one to like actually do that. I'm guessing maybe another 5 to 10 minutes. Fingers crossed. Right, so again, less commentary and more focus. And I still screw up because I didn't do that at the right time. Right, like I said, less commentary, more focus, let's go. I completely botched that one up still. Even when I'm not talking, I can't do this. Ah! You know, I'm curious, is there a hitbox on the ceiling and ground, or is that just there for show? Nah, there isn't. Right, okay then. So I can go as high or as low as I want. That stuff at the top and bottom doesn't actually hurt me. That's good to know. See, I knew I could like skim through it, but I wasn't sure if there was like a solid ceiling or a solid ground to it, but it doesn't seem like it. Oof. I'm in that awkward moment where I've forgotten how to fucking do this part. Like, you start to get really good at it, like AVGN says it best, like, there's a moment where you start to get really good at it, but then due to repetition and constantly failing at it, you start to get worse because you're just getting tired of doing the same thing over and over, and you start to make mistakes, it starts to get worse. Eventually you'll bounce back and it starts to get better again, but until then, you just do shit like that. I forgot what game he said that for, I think it was Street Fighter 2010 or something. That really weird Street Fighter game for the NES that has nothing to do with Street Fighter. I could be wrong, but I think that's where he said that. Like, he explains the process of, like, trying to beat a difficult game. And again, like, you eventually start to get good at it, and then you get worse before you start getting good again. And this is one of those, like, getting worse moments, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I thought I missed that one. Yeah. Took too long to get past that. I should have been back at the boss by now, but again, I suck. I'm looking forward to playing some Animal Crossing after this. I can say that much. Right, this'll be the one, let's go. Did I just pick up something there? What happened? Did you see that? Like the screen, something happened in the background. I don't know what just happened. It distracted me a little bit, but at least I didn't die. Oh. Right, there we go. Boss time. Fucking hate that. Yeah, put myself in a bad spot there. I was gonna go upwards, I should have went downwards that time. Like, my memory was telling me to go up there, but I put myself in a bad spot, making it almost impossible to go upwards because of all those lasers. Yeah. I'm gonna play this for, I know I've said like 5-10 minutes, but I don't want to do that first half of the level again, and I say first half, but really it was more like fucking 75% of the level. I don't want to go that far back again. So I'm gonna try to beat this level so we can say we beat it fully. So I don't want to come back having to start like the first part of this level before I get to the checkpoint again. Oh, are you kidding me? I mean, I still have a chance, but that's not saying much. Not when I don't have the maximum speed the game allows me to have at this point. Oh, that was close. Here we go again. Oh. Not so. Fuck. Oh, shit. I accidentally switched to the retro one. How did I do that? Sorry, I mashed the 4 buttons there in frustration because sometimes I like to do that. I don't know which button did that there, but I'm just going to set it back. We'll do the retro thing next time I stream this, but I'm not going to do that right now. Was it under a video? Yeah. I guess there's like a hotkey for it, but I accidentally pressed it. That was embarrassing. Am I the only one that does that, where I just like mash the 4, like, you know the buttons A, B, X, and Y? Like, sometimes I'll just mash them out of sheer frustration. I mean, it's better than throwing the controller halfway across the room. Not that I do that, but you know, there are people that do that shit. I actually know somebody who throws their controller. Like, they've even done it when I'm in their company and they're playing a game. But it's like, you know what? I can understand that. Like, I used to be... I mean, when I was younger, I used to do shit like that when I was, like, fucking 5, which... Obviously, it's more understandable when you do that shit, but... I stopped doing that a long time ago, because I quickly learned... If you break your controller, you have to pay for a new one. And I would rather not break my controllers. I'd rather just mash the buttons. That's... something that at least makes sure that at least your controller is still usable after that. Right, let's do this again. This time we can do it. Sorry for going off on a tangent there, I was just explaining something, I guess. Which is why I was dying so many times there. Oh. Ah! Fuck me. It is cool that you can swap between retro and the new style on the fly. I just don't know which button did it. I'm guessing it would be the X button. Because the X button doesn't seem to have any gameplay functionality. Like, the A button is rapid fire, Y button is charge shot, and the B button is to retract your orb thing. So yeah, it's probably the X button that does it. In fact, you know what? Yeah. So this is what the arcade version looks like. I'll show you this real quick, because why not? I'll just die in the process. See, I was planning to finish this game with the current, like, you know how there's like a checkpoint system with extra lives? And then there's like a system where if you die you start from the same spot, regardless of how far you got, and you have like infinite lives. Yeah, I was going to save the infinite lives thing for when I checked out the 2D mode, because I was going to like play the full thing in 2D. And I would get through it much quicker if I did the infinite lives mode. But I guess we're not seeing that tonight. Consider that a little look at the 2D thing there, just in a preview, I guess. You also get to hear the original music as well, which is cool. Ah! Easily avoidable, and I still fucking run into it. I knew it was coming, but I still messed it up. Right. Maximum focus. Maximum effort, let's go. I really don't want to start that first half of the level again, coming back to this. I really want to beat this boss now. Yeah, Animal Crossing, it's not gonna fucking happen at this rate. No, it will, don't worry. I'm just joking. It's just gonna take a little longer to get there, that's all. I forgot that one pops out at that point. Shit. I was trying to remember what I did next. Too late. So much for maximum focus. I don't know why I'm struggling with this part so much. You'd think I would have learned it by now, like learned everything, but I'm still finding a hard time getting through this part. Again, my instinct told me to go to the top side of the screen, not the bottom side. Next time I get into a situation like that, I'm just going to say, fuck it, I'll just go to the bottom side instead. What's the worst that could happen? I guess getting ambushed by yet another enemy that I don't see until it's too late. That could happen, I guess. I saw the bullet, but I didn't react quickly enough. I was gonna, like, back off. There we go. The rest of this is a piece of cake now. There we go. Sometimes the boss moves in different ways, I've noticed. That's right, stay on that far side, please. I like how the orb actually, like, if you're not retracting it, it actually, like, moves to the other side if you're on the opposite side of the screen. I like that, that's actually pretty useful. I'm destroying it much quicker now. Just gotta be careful here. There we go! I told you I would do it in like fucking 10 minutes. Maybe slightly over 10 minutes, but not by much. So I'm just over halfway now. I'm just going to stop here for the moment. Current score in progress will be lost. I'm assuming all the previous stages will still be unlockable. Let's see. Yep, all the stages are still there, right? That's good. So, Stage 6, Transport System. Oh, there's descriptions as well. That's cool. So the first one was called The Encounter, Enter the Realm of Bido, which I think is the name of the alien villain that you're fighting against, and destroy the massive defender of their territory. Life forms in a cave, pass through a cavern littered with remains and lurking creatures. Stage 3, the giant warship. That one was a bitch. Destroy the giant Bido warship before it reaches Earth. And then this fucking level that I'm stuck on for like 2 hours, it feels like. Survive an onslaught of spore-dropping speeders at a Bido patrolled outpost. And then the one we just did, Stage 5, the Den. Destroy the dragon-like creatures that await you in this alien den. So we've got 3 stages left. I'll do them next time. It'll probably take me like fucking 2 hours to get through the last 3 stages, but we're making our way, we're making progress. And then if there's time, I could probably do the 2D mode as well next time I play this. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a little bit different from what I usually do on the stream. Again, I'm not really good at shoot 'em ups, but this is a game that I would say is a pretty good shoot 'em up, despite how sucky I am at the game. But yeah, I'll do some more of this at some point. Sometime next week when I feel like it, we can do the rest of this